Hey guys, this is Rob Clark here, and I'm going to show you how to flip your mindset and how to be able to control the information that comes into your mind based on positive or negative based on your activities. I'm going to show you right here, right now. Something that I kind of learned from Tony Robbins, but I added my own twist to it, right? So if you can write this down, if you can draw this with me, have it. So I just drew 4 boxes. That's all I did, right? First box, I put in the letter P. The second box, I put in the letter A. The third box right below A, I put in the letter R, and then over here is the letter B, and then I put a little circle in the middle there, okay? Now, whatever you're doing in life, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. You could be a realtor, a contractor, a student, playing Little League football. You could be a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is, okay? The first one that I want to go over is potential, okay? Honestly, realistically, what is your potential to be great at whatever it is that you're doing, okay? If you want to be a football player, what is your potential to be great as a football player? What is that, right? And so I always tell people that in your mindset, you should be 100% at the potential. You have 100% potential to be great at a football player, okay? But is that all you need to be great at being a football player or being a salesman or a car salesman or a realtor? Is that all, or a digital marketer, right? Is that enough? The answer is no, it's not enough. You need far more than that, and you need action, okay? And not just any type of action, but the right type of action, okay? And so there's all kinds of things you can do. You can have all the potential in the world and do the wrong action, and it will yield horrible results, and you'll feel nothing more than just pain. And so by understanding action is actually creating a game plan, right, or action plan that you're going to execute in 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth, right? And then when you're done with the action plan, okay, and we've executed the game plan, we're then going to measure the results of that game plan. That's number 3, your results, okay? The results will tell you how well your activities yielded that dividend you're looking for, that sale, that conversion, that upsell, or that purchase, or whatever, or you convince your 5-year-old little daughter to make her bed, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? What was the results? Now here's where a lot of people mess up. They have 100% potential. They commit some of the right action, but most of the wrong action. They yield no results. They feel pain, and then they just never do that ever again. They just never do it again, okay? The reason why they never do it again is because their belief, their last box, drops down from, let's say, 100% down to 10%. And in order for you to want to commit action, you have to be at least 75% in order for you to actually want to achieve or actually put yourself out there in that vulnerability to commit those actions, okay? And so this is actually a very vicious cycle, because we all know that you have 100% potential. You even know you have 100% potential, okay? You do some activities, they don't yield the results that you were looking for. You want an instant gratification, or something didn't come apart, or last minute unwinded, or whatever, okay? And so your results caused you pain. It was negative. You lost money. It scared you. Put you in a bad spot. You feel like you failed, whatever it is. And it dramatically drops your belief in your ability to be able to achieve that, okay? And then what does that do to drop to your potential? Is your potential 100% anymore? No. Now it drops down to 10% potential, right? And that's not enough to be able to do the actions. So I'm going to teach you real quick here. When you're evaluating your actions, okay? When you're evaluating your actions, your action plan, okay? You want to be able to focus. Action plan. You have step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Say action plan 1 is a positive. Action plan 2 is a positive. Action plan 3 is a negative. Action plan 4 is a negative. Action plan 5 is a positive. And this is a negative. So you got 50% of the results you were looking for, right? But you have to change up your action plan on these steps to be able to figure out what you did wrong, what research you need to do to be able to create a better action plan and be willing to retry over and over and over again until you get the process and the results you're 100% looking for. Now let's go through the scenario again. You have 100% potential. You commit the right actions. It yields the perfect results, right? You're blowing up. You can't believe it, right? Your belief, does it go up or down? It goes up. It goes up dramatically. What happens to your potential? You have another 100% up here. Boom, now you're compounding because now you're going to do this twice. And it's going to work twice as much. And you're going to get twice as much results. And you're going to get twice as much belief. So Thomas Edison had this ridiculous philosophy that I am willing to get something wrong literally 1,000 times. He tried to create the incandescent light bulb 1,000 times. And when he was actually interviewed by a very beautiful girl who was interviewing him, she asked him, how could you have possibly failed 1,000 times to try and do one thing and create the incandescent light bulb and kept going? How could you possibly have done that? And he kind of laughed at her and grinned at her and said, I didn't try 1,000 times and fail. I learned 1,000 ways how not to make an incandescent light bulb. And so that's literally your process here in activity. You have to be willing to get it wrong. You have to be willing with the word fail and that be okay. Because there's only real permanent failure if you quit on the activity. If you try something 10, 15 times, I guarantee you every single time your results will go up and up and up until you hit the results you're trying to hit, and then even most times go above and beyond that. Okay? The only way this action plan fails is if you quit on yourself. Okay? So have the Thomas Edison mentality of never being willing to quit and always be willing to go back to the drawing board and to get it right. And this is how I've been able to personally change my mindset and be willing to focus on changing my energy and making it happen for myself. Again, this is Rob Clark. If you thought this was valuable, like my page, come follow me on Facebook, and I would love to give you more of what I call actionable content. Thank you.